What's the worst thing someone tried to correct you about something you're specialized at? I'm a professional pastry cook. The GM at my new job tried to reteach me how to crack eggs. My parents are Italian, I speak Italian, and I've had people in the US who are one-quarter Italian at best, or who once ate Italian food, correct me on the pronunciation of any number of things. Yeah, I've forgotten how to say a lot of things, so maybe I'm not a specialist per se, but sauce isn't called gravy in Italy, sorry. You wouldn't believe the number of times people tried to tell me that people only become diabetic if they eat too much sugar and insist they are right. I'm a type 1 diabetic, diagnosed at 14 months. Was I drinking soda from my bottles and using ring pops as pacifiers, then? Am a climber, people tell me to wear gloves all of the time. There is a form of climbing where gloves would be somewhat acceptable, although even then a bit questionable, but in free climbing/bouldering you cannot wear gloves because your fingers actually allow you to grip onto smaller pieces of rock. My height, I'm 6'10", guy comes up and says he's 6'10", so I must be like 7. Nah, man, you're 6'6" max. And then we went back and forth about that for a bit. Also had the other side of that coin where someone will ask how tall I am and I'll reply 6'10" and they just straight up won't believe me and will tell me I'm lying. Like what? Why? What would I possibly stand to benefit? A friend of ours tried arguing with my wife, telling her she had her facts wrong about autism, diagnosing it, etc. She's a doctor of psychology at one of the top children's hospitals in the world and she specializes in autism. I'm a nurse and I particularly like it when people try to inform me about medications, but I usually take paracetamol every hour and that's why you're here with liver problems, Karen. A complete ball bag tried to tell me that autism meant I have no empathy at all, and that it requires extensive therapy to correct, and that he didn't believe I'm autistic because I'm hyperlexic, opposite of dyslexia, and I can speak. I have lived with autism all my life. It took decades to train myself to make eye contact. I have a lot of empathy for people, I just have difficulty understanding emotions in others when the emotion isn't logical. Also, therapy sometimes helps with autism, but not always. Lifting weights is bad for you because blood vessels in your eyes can pop first, that's caused by the Valsalva movement in only extreme measures. Second, lifting weights has amazing health benefits, especially for your cardiovascular system. Just stop making excuses to not exercise. Psych student in Asia. Had my Grab driver tell me mental illnesses are not real. They're just for attention seeking, how eating disorders are a phase, had the impression that it's prevalent in teenage girls and they just want to lose weight fast, and how people with depression are very pampered and probably had never encountered setbacks before. Rolled my eyes so hard. Somebody at an online chat room corrected me very aggressively that Poland is a village in Russia, unironically. I am from Poland and can confirm that it is very much not a village, it's a country.